work, you're assessed every minute. In the sport, you're not necessarily, you're assessed by the result at the weekend. But actually you can learn more by actually assessing more frequently during the week as opposed to waiting for results at the weekend. Sure. So you can apply the business approach back into the sport. And that's just from a business point of view, because every day you analyse what you do, you analyse what your productivity today was compared to yesterday, where we're going with this, where we're going with that. And I just think at times in sport we get it wrong, because if you just do it, you just go with the flow too often, but you don't come back away from it and analyse it. Whereas in business you often do, because it's too critical. So you have to, because it comes down to pounds and pence. So it's, yeah, I think there's so much that can be learned across the two.
I read this fantastic book called, it's called Two Lengths to the Pool, and it crystallises exactly, it's actually about, it is about sport, but it's actually about business. And it's about a swimmer who worked out that he had, to win a medal at the Olympics, he worked out 37 things that he needed to get right, from nutrition, his diary, getting there on time, managing his coaches, yada, yada, yada. But he boiled it down to, I need to swim 2 lengths of the pool. He was a breaststroker. I need to swim 2 lengths of the pool as fast as I can. Simple as that. That was his one job. So I always say to people, okay, what's the one job you have to do? And then you might have 2 or 3 things underneath it that are cornerstones for it. But the one job you have to do is this, and that's what you have to concentrate on. And make sure it's a job you're good at. And don't worry about the rest, and just control the stuff you can control.
You've got to be prepared to take some hits along the way. And I was prepared for that because I came from a sporting background where you wouldn't win every day. You know, you play some games and sometimes you lose, but ultimately what journey are you on, where you're looking to move towards, have you won the league end of the season, you know, what's your assessment, you know, your assessment on the game, what's your assessment on the league, etc. So I think it would be definitely prepared to fail at times, but to not judge those failures as failures, because that's just a learning opportunity. So in life, whenever there's a threat, there is an opportunity. It's as simple as that. So don't just view it as a threat and then walk away from it and go, okay, fine, how am I going to tackle this? And you know, there's some famous basketball sayings about I failed 100% of the time I didn't take the shot on. Fine, okay. So you've got to be prepared to take things on. So you have to be prepared to fail.
You look at Michael Jordan, always said he missed 9,000 shots in his, the greatest basketball player ever, and he said, I missed 9,000 shots. Doesn't mean he's a failure.
Working out that actually with that, losses are good. I work quite closely here with a tennis coach at Nottingham University, and he has to win just over 50% of the points to win the game. And actually then telling my girls that in a hockey fixture, saying, hold on a minute here, we have to score 1 more goal in the opposition to win a game. So just because you let a goal in, it doesn't matter. End of the league season, you need 1 more point to win the league. So actually, you don't have to win everything to succeed, and that's really important. Stress isn't necessarily a bad thing. So if you look at growth of muscle, you would stress a muscle to grow a muscle. So we exercise the muscle so it starts to break up a little bit, and then we can strengthen that muscle, okay? So stress isn't necessarily a bad thing at all. It's just recognising it doesn't go too far. So you don't want to break the muscle completely.
I think the thing for me is, a lot of the times I go into situations where actually I don't know very much. So, yeah, does that make me anxious? Yes, it does. But actually, that anxiety is a really important part of excitement. That is just your body getting you ready to do whatever the thing is you're supposed to be going to do. And, I read a lot of books, the famous one is the chimp paradox. You look at the way your gut really works with your brain, and don't let it trick you. I do a little bit of public speaking, seminar stuff, and I'm not a natural public speaker. I feel really anxious before it, but actually I've kidded myself or convinced myself that that's important. Yeah. You're getting ready. And it's the same in sport. They're good emotions to have. So excitement and anxiety, they're just words. And it's understanding your body as you're going through the experience that really counts.